How would you like to be the top NBA player in the world? All it's going to cost you is your arms. Let's go back. Let's go way back to the first millennium BC. Now back then, if you were to accidentally lose a toe due to gangrene or maybe some sort of weird farming accident, you'd probably think, that's it, sayonara toe. But archaeologists have actually uncovered two big wooden toes that dated from ancient Egypt. And these were not cosmetic prosthetics. They actually helped with balance and movement. So it would help someone run away from a crocodile or maybe walk like an, well, you know. We've had a few thousand years to build on our toe technology. Where are we with prosthetics today? Now we have techniques that will allow us to send commands from our brain to a robotic prosthetic. So when I think pinch, the robot prosthesis will pinch. Not only that, but it'll let me feel textures with a robotic limb, pressure, things like that. It's like Luke Skywalker's arm after it got lopped off by Darth Vader and replaced with a robot one. In fact, Dean Kamen, the inventor of the Segway, created a robotic arm called the Luke arm. So let's just imagine a future where these prosthetic limbs get more capable than our human ones. I mean, at that point, are athletes going to start to beg to have voluntary amputations so they can have a robotic limb to make them the best at their sport? Let's put this into context. Imagine the basketball court. Hey, guess who's not getting picked last for teams now? All right, no, seriously, let's take a look at a smart robotic arm. When you shoot a basketball, your body is doing the kind of math that goes into a space launch. I mean, the angle and velocity of the throw are absolutely crucial. So with your hands, you feel the mass of the basketball, and with your eyes, you judge the distance between you and the basket. But imagine that you had a smart arm. And this smart arm has direct access to the information it needs to calculate a perfect throw. It knows the mass of the basketball exactly. It knows where the basket is exactly. And so it calculates the perfect throw, and you get nothing but net every single time. Where's the fun in that? I mean, if anyone can hit a three-pointer from anywhere on the court at any time with 99% accuracy, is that even basketball? Or perhaps you have a golfer who's got an onboard computing system that tells him how far away the green is, or a football player who has a carbon-infused skeletal system so he can take harder hits. Does that really become something about human achievement or robotic achievement? Is it how good an athlete is, or is it how good his mechanic is? These are tough questions to answer, and beyond that, think about this. We can reach a point where we might have neural implants. Maybe you want to see outside the visible spectrum of light. Hey, ever wonder what infrared looks like? Ultraviolet? Or a cochlear implant, so you can hear beyond the edges of human hearing. Or maybe even a processor, so that next difficult math problem isn't so hard once you switch a couple of cores on up there and you solve it with ease. Maybe we get to a point where we take our entire brains and we put them into a digital framework. We're talking digital immortality. While our human shell dies, our intelligence lives on. Or hey, maybe we just create a restore point, so that next time you have an unpleasant experience, you just restore to your last saved game, and then you get to play the level all over again in real life.